right, here's the Massachusetts native Calvin Kattar trying to work his way back into featherweight title contender. A lot of people felt like Calvin Kattar was going to be the first guy out of Boston to break through and win a world title. The Max Holloway fight a few years ago was an appreciable setback, but we saw Kattar take some time off, methodically rebuild himself, and now he finds himself in another huge spot tonight. Is Calvin Kattar still elite? Some answers here in short order.
Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go.
All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC featherweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Calvin Kattar. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, early round action here, and what else can you say about Calvin Kattar at this stage of his career? The way he responded from that beating at the hands of Max Holloway to dominate Giga Chikadze over 5 rounds, showing you all the grit and warrior spirit that you would expect to see in these athletes. Next level performance that night from Calvin Kattar, and he spins it forward here in this matchup tonight. Topuria's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so an early uppercut lands for the boxer. You know how good his jab is. If that weapon starts to find its home, caution flammable.
Especially if it comes after the jab. You get the hands up and then you throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut, right on the bridge of the nose, a lot of damage.
Oh, he lands a hook there, DC. That was one of his more significant lands of the fight.
He can land that strike over and over again.
Lead hook by Calvin Kattar. Topuria is now dealing with a cheek cut. Well, he continues to stay busy. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
All right, has the guard closed here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Kattar. Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, nice uppercut, yeah.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back. Oh!
He got him hurt bad here.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Big right hand. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, right into mount.
Topuria's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Might be a submission. It looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. I have.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Uppercut.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. Oh, nice jab by Ilia Topuria. Oh, and he lands yet another knee. And sometimes it pays to be the taller fighter, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Topuria's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
He passes the half.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Topuria's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom,
guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
he's out. What submission defense on display.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of this back by Topuria.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
He's having his way with him here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Topuria's got his back yet again. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Final seconds of the round. Kattar's in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Tries to work it into a takedown. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. There it is. Now he's running out.
Topuria's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, it's getting deep now, TC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Topuria.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Topuria grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Back to the feet. Oh. Just out of range with the big right hand. That's it. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Kattar.
All right, as clean a performance as we have seen out of Calvin Kattar, your winner tonight by way of the KO.
Big power, but power is set up by beautiful technique, and Calvin Kattar's technique was on full display tonight as he gets this massive knockout victory.